Hi guys, how are you doing? This is Madhvi from TaroticallySpeaking.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Madhvi from TaroticallySpeaking.com, your tarot blogger, deck and book reviewer, and maker of these awesome videos on YouTube. I'm also a tarot card reader and mentor, and an author of this awesome book on tarot, which is available on Amazon, both paperback and Kindle, all over the world. Now, all of these links and more are in the description, so do check that out. And at the end of this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more such awesome tarot videos. So I know you guys have missed me a lot because I keep getting a lot of messages from people on my email, and I'm sorry I have been such a it's missing in action kind of person for a while, but I'm back. I slowly plan to, get back to making review videos and other tarot videos on a regular-ish basis. It's just that I'm not going to take any pressure. That was the thing that was getting to me, so I'm going to not do that anymore. Anyhow, so the tarot of the Sweet Twilight. I literally came upon this deck on Amazon as I was, surfing on Amazon, like, I don't know, all of us do that, right? And then I saw this deck and I was like, what? The name drew me in. And I was like, okay. So I Google searched the images, I looked for videos. I didn't find much. And I was like, wait a minute. Now I have to get this deck. So I put it on my wish list. And then I hemmed and hawed for a while. I steamed in it, or whatever the words are. The point is, it didn't stay long in my wish list. I just ended up buying it. So this is your a beautiful, beautiful deck. Let me tell you a little bit about it. This is, I think, yeah, this is Scarabeo. The publisher is Scarabeo, as you can see. It is created by Christina Benintende. I hope I have said that correctly. If I have not, please forgive me. And yeah, Scarabeo. There you go. And yeah, so it comes in your standard, cardboard box, which is what it is. The images have a very surrealistic sort of twist to it. And as it says on the box, the sweet sadness of innocence, an enchanted world that reawakens at twilight and dies with it, gathering within all souls in love. So that's the sort of theme of this deck. And the images, really, if you're a lover of surrealistic art, then you will absolutely love this deck. So without any further ado, let us get into the card flip through. This, I think, yeah, this is the cover card, and I think there's another one. Oh, there's a little white book. We'll look at it. Oh yeah, there you go. We have these two at the beginning and the end. And this is the card back, which is totally reversible. I love it. Right? Reversible. And as you can see, the card back sets the sort of theme, the tone, whatever you want to call it. Surrealism at its best. So let's go. So this is the Fool marching to the beat of his own drum, I suppose. The Magician. High Priestess. Wait, this is a cat and these are little mice, rats, whatever you. Is there a difference? I could never really tell. Anyway, so Empress, or the fish. It's very interesting. This imagery definitely begs for you to sort of dive in. Look at the Emperor. It's like there is literally a line dividing him into half, and one side looks like he's the jester, on the other side. It's like two different beings merged together. Flying fish. Seriously. Love that. Unless he's underwater. Seriously, this deck, believe me, is great for, I don't know, if you really are into creative visualization, and if you plan on doing some sort of fantasy writing, and you want story writing, and you want inspiration, or if you plan on, I don't know, just really deep diving into a different aspect of your psyche, in a way, shadow work perhaps. This deck is really has its sort of niche place there. You can, of course, you can use it for readings, but I'm just saying, apart from readings, you gotta check this. I love this one. It's number 8. It's called Justice, and this sword is cutting this snake, pair of scales and everything. Oh, nice. One of my favorite cards to check out is the Hermit. A wheel. And then we have Strength at number 11. So just by that, we can say it follows the thought pattern. Yeah. Now this Hanged Man is interesting because this is the Hanged Man here, and then there's up front, right in the front, is a man who's not hanging, which is intriguing. It's a very interesting death card, where the death card is actually carrying someone, where the death character is actually carrying someone. Temperance. Interesting tower, right? Like usually you have people falling out from the tower. Here you have these two sort of sitting on a tree and watching the tower collapse and burn. Interesting. Aw, gotta love the stars card. Moon. Oof. Dream work. That's Judgment. The world. It's like the tears of the world, and this is interesting. It's like the world is crying, and this person is gathering up the tears. Very, very interesting, different take on the imagery of the major arcana, and I love it. So we have now the suit of wands. This is the ace. 2. There's a lot to uncover there. Where's she headed? She's headed to a place called Death Valley. 3. 4 of wands. Dreams. So now you're starting to get why this deck is called the Tarot of Sweet Twilight, isn't it? 6 of wands. The traditional 6 of wands and this 6 of wands, of course, very different, right? Let's see. A good segue into the LWB, which has sections in all languages: English, Italian, Spanish, French, and German. Oh, look, I'd highlighted stuff back in the day. And then you have card meanings for the majors and the minors. We have the cups, Pentacles, Wands, and Swords. Let's see, Six of Wands. What does it say? And it's not like there's a list of keywords, it's descriptive, right? So when the thing you waited for, worked for, is finally achieved, sadness is close on the heels of victory. It is done. And now what quest will fill your days, your heart, and your mind? Isn't that an interesting perspective? So I was like, typically Six of Wands people are, victory, satisfaction, joy, leadership, all of that happens. And this guy's crying. So I'm like, why? But this is after the victory. What's next? So what happens in the 5? Oh, that chaos is still there. Okay. 7. 8. 9. 9 of Wands, and this woman has a sword. And 10 of Wands. Knave or page. Knight. Queen of Wands. Again, one of the cards I do check out. And the King of Wands. So let's see what else happens in the LWB. After the card meanings are done, we have a spread for the Tarot of Sweet Twilight called Your Guiding Star. See the figure on page 2. This one. That's it. And then goes to the next one. Interesting. All right. Let's look at the Suit of Cups. Skull and everything. Nice. Very interesting 4 of Cups, I must admit. Ah, look at that 7 of Cups. Her reflection is a skeleton. Again, very different 7 of Cups, but nevertheless still elegant. Oh. Ah, dreams, fantasies. 9 of Cups. Oh, the fish. Look at that Queen of Cups. What does she have in her mouth though? Let's see. I'm curious. Cups. It's often true that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Gazing at your own reflection may make us either critical or vain, but gazing at someone we love can only make us our very best selves. Oh, so that's the reflection in the background there. So it could be an earring or a necklace or whatever that she has in her mouth. Interesting. King of Cups. Swords. Oh, I love this 2 of Swords. Love, love, love. Gosh. Hmm. Wow. The fairy creatures and stuff happening in the Seven of Swords. 8. Oh, 9. Interesting. 10 of Swords. Knight. Queen. Ooh, look at that. The headdress. 9. King. What's he up to? This deck, it's like each card is an adventure unto itself, huh? Ah, the Ace. Pentacles. Oh, interesting take on the Two of Pentacles. Mirror again. There's a lot going on in this card, isn't there? Again, this is, I don't know, very underrated deck for some reason. But each and every card, look, this one reminds me of Catwoman totally. But another movie with Halle Berry. That one, yeah. So, like I was saying, each card is like a story in and of itself, right? And again, this deck is super underrated. I don't know why. It deserves mainstream media attention. Each card is amazing. I'm just like, I can't get over it. Every time I open this deck, I'm like, oh my god. Here's an adventure waiting to happen. Oh, look at that Queen of Pentacles. I'm in love. Oh, King. Okay. So, what do you think? You want me to do that spread at the end? I'm gonna do that. Be right back. So here's the spread I'm gonna do. So you, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, that's. Alright, so first one is you, right? It stays here. You who you are right now and where you are in your life. Okay, and we have what is this one? We have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, that's true, right? So, I mean, traditional Four of Swords meanings would be, dealing with hurt and pain, and in the reverse is someone who's not doing a good job of dealing with the hurt and pain, among other things. But because I know my situation right now. But if I look at this one again, yeah, it looks like she's taking a break from the real world, as it were. There's emotions, right? All the water. And then there's the swords. Now let's look at what this book says, right? Because we're gonna do it the, very interesting way. Where is swords? Come on. Okay, here we are. Four of Swords. Here you go. Everywhere troubles of every sort surround and follow you. There's only one sensible course of action. Find a peaceful spot and give yourself over to rest. Go over to it. Rest and ground yourself, then deal with all the problems, right? But here in the reverse, and this is me and where I'm at right now, instead of giving myself the time to rest, recuperate, heal, whatever, I am throwing myself back into work, the Capricorn that I am, but also because I have a tendency to kind of stay in that Four of Swords space all the time, right? I've been there, I've done that before, and so my way, I'm changing the way I'm doing it, but this is where I'm at right now. It perfectly describes where I'm at right now. So my dreams, who you would like to become or where you'd like to go. That's this card right here, right? So that would be, Ten of Swords. Oh wow, look, I like this one, right? This is a different Ten of Swords, right? She's dealing with it. It's like, yes, whatever's gone and done, the pain, and she's honoring that pain. She's sort of, she's grieving for it, and she's sort of done grieving for it in a way, right? So in my head, this is where I want to be. I want to be done with my pain, with my hurt, with my burden of pain, and all of that mental stuff. Okay, I know you guys may be wondering what the hell is wrong with her, what happened with her. Nothing. I'm just going through a breakup. It's not nothing, but it's basically what it is. So that's what's being reflected here, that instead of wanting to just sort of stay and sort of stew in it, and I know what I would like to, one would like to heal and all, but I think this is showing me exactly how, by just sort of letting it wash over me and be done with it. It's not my first breakup, but it's not painless, obviously, but clearly you can see that reflected here. Now number 3. Gosh, what do you believe? This is over here, what I believe. And we have, this is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Now this Five of Pentacles shows this, this whole, two girls and this little minivan, and they kind of, I don't know, maybe planning a road trip, but this was in the reverse. So let's see what the book has to say. Okay, is wealth something we chase after or something that we carry with us? The measure of wealth is a personal thing. A shift in the point of view may reveal more wealth than first perceived. And see, the reverse is basically saying that maybe that's what's happening, right? What I believe is that the real worth of a person may not necessarily be in the amount of money he or she has earned, but in the amount of in terms of what is the real wealth, right, that a person has earned. And this is what I believe, looking at the truth of the situation. So even if we bring it back to this, I'm trying to see what the real lessons learned maybe were from this entire experience, from this sort of 3-year-long relationship that broke up, and also with as a person, I mean, yes, sure, I've had these experiences, but have they really taught me anything worthwhile? That could be, that is also one of the things that I am going through. I'm thinking about it, that, have I learned anything at all? Maybe it's not the same mistakes that I've made repeatedly, but this time maybe there were some different mistakes, and every time there's always different mistakes. So maybe I've learned something, but I've not learned everything. Okay, so what do you know? And that's card number 4 right here. What is it that I know? Knave of Wands, Page of Wands. I know, how to have a good time, right? Sing. No, really, that Knave of Wands is enjoying the moment. And yeah, I do tend to do that. What does it say here? Knave, what a gift. being at the beginning of something, there is nothing like the passion and focus of falling in love and learning something new. Right. So every relationship is like a doorway to a new mistake that I can learn from. Seriously. Only I can see the humor in this situation, can't I? I have this is my special gift, I suppose, trying to see the humor in the most painful of situations. Not everybody can appreciate this, but since this is my own sort of heartbreak and breakup story, I guess you guys have to, deal with it. Okay. So number 5 is what I feel. What is it? Do I feel? Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. It is a gift. Ace of Pentacles is the gift from the universe, right? All it's literally the whole of the earth energy sort of combined together, and it's this is my inner self really coming up and saying, here, learn something new. Also, Ace, just when you think something is going to die, you find the seed of something new. Whatever you plant now is bound to grow and flourish and amaze you. So whatever I learn from this experience, this whole being in the moment, this whole, letting the grief just, peak and enshrine it and learn from it and learn again that the true worth of who and what I am is not in certain specific things. It's like everything is a new lesson to be learned, every experience. This is the seed that I have planted. This is what I feel. This seed will germinate into something interesting. And finally, what do I think? We have, what is this? 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so 8 of Pentacles, practice makes perfect. But what then after perfection has been attained? Doing the same thing over and over again can be boring. So to avoid stagnation, try something new. There you go. Good God, it's like this, right? So long story short, what is going on right now with me, my guiding star, as it were, according to this spread, is, just take every experience, especially since I'm talking, this spread seems to be talking about my recent breakup. It's basically saying that take every experience for what it is, take every situation for what it is. Don't attach too much importance to it, but at the same time, don't lose whatever meaning you're supposed to derive from it. Everything is a seed to something new. And again, although you may not repeat the same mistakes again, it's every time you're doing something different, you're learning something different. So there we have it. Live in the moment. And enjoy the experience for what it is. Take it for what it is. It's a learning experience, and that's that. Don't overthink it. Let it go. And that's it. That's basically it. The cards are basically saying, don't stress. It is what it is. All right, so I don't know if this is a good example or a poor example, but this is how the spread in the LWB works, okay? With this particular deck, upright and reversed cards all coming together. So, yep, there you have it. The tarot of the sweet Twilight by Scarabeo and creator Christina Benintende. I hope I said that right. So please go on Amazon. The link is in the video description. If you want to go on Amazon and click that link and buy this deck and give this deck the sort of mainstream coverage that it deserves, because this deck is amazing. Yep, that's it from me today, and please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel, that is. And I know maybe I'm a little bit rusty today, but I promise I'll get better once I get the hang of it again. And I will see you again in my next video pretty soon. Until then, stay good, be good, and play with your cards. Bye now.